Well, good afternoon. I'm Jim McGinnis. Welcome back to the back porch. I had a little rain this afternoon. I thought it was cooling things off, but I don't know. Um, anyway, it put me in the mood for a little Buffett. And this is something I wanted to share with you. And somehow Stella decided that she was going to join the show. Um, it's called Slack Tide. It's something he wrote recently that I really think hits home. And I thought I'd share it with you. I hope you like it. It's called Slack Tide. I got a fish on the line, but there won't be a feast. We got too much in common, and he shall be released. I've seen day turn to night and watched the changing of seasons. Things just don't happen. They happen for a reason. Maybe we'll meet in Exuma or down in the Keys if I catch the right current or capture a breeze. Out here, conflicts and chaos completely subside, sailing back to where I came from, back to slack tide. Well, I think it's time to put some snorkels on. Turn your feet into flippers, have some primal fun. Dance with a stranger in a Mardi Gras parade. Find an empty hammock, take a nap in the shade. You can't hold back the moon, you can't stop the ebb and the flow. The water still comes and the water still goes. It turns mountains to sand, gave old Noah his big ride, then he dropped off his passengers down the slack tide. I can't control anybody other than myself. Leave those half-empty thoughts high upon the shelf. If you cut me some slack, I'll return the favor. Open that bottle of fine rum that together we will savor. We could all use some quiet. We could use a little calm. Find the good in everybody. Share that one love balm. Watch the predators and prey swim along side by side neath the blue sky and mangroves down at slack tide. I wish the whole world could swim along at slack tide. Swim along, swim along, swim along, swim along at slack tide. And Jimmy offered this at in the jacket notes, and he said, "The still water seems to be the reboot for life in the ocean food chain. Growing up on the beaches and wading through many a tidal pool in the Gulf of Mexico, I thought about writing a song that might address the void of compromise that we live with today. If barracudas and bonefish could swim together even for a short time, why couldn't we? It's what the oasis provides the desert and the changing tides provide for an otherwise raucous water world. I think we could all make and take a lesson from our distant swimming cousins who still inhabit the oceans from which we all sprang. Who still inhabit the oceans from which we all sprang. That is why I wish the whole world could swim along at slack tide. You can't hold back the moon, can't stop the ebb and the flow. The water still comes and the water still goes. I can't control anybody other than myself. Leave those half-empty thoughts high upon the shelf. If you cut me some slack, I'll return the favor. Open that bottle of fine rum that together we will savor. Swim along, swim along, swim along. Slack tide. Fairwinds. Thank you, Jimmy.